Along a lonely stretch of road in northern British Columbia, a haunting mystery has unfolded for decades. Known as the Highway of Tears, this 724-kilometer corridor has been the scene of countless tragedies. Dozens of women, mostly Indigenous, have vanished or been unalived since the 1960s. Today, we're diving into this heartbreaking case, exploring the victims, the investigations, and the fight for justice. Let's get started. Welcome to Bite Size Vid's Crime Channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and join our community as we uncover true crime stories that demand attention. The Highway of Tears isn't just a road, it's a symbol of loss and a call for change. Let's break down what makes this case so complex and why it remains largely unsolved. Highway 16, stretching from Prince George to Prince Rupert, cuts through remote forests, small towns, and Indigenous communities. It's beautiful but isolated, with spotty cell service and limited public transportation. For many, hitchhiking was the only way to get around, a necessity that turned deadly. Since 1969, at least 18 women and girls, and possibly up to 50 by some local estimates, have disappeared or been unalived along this highway. Most were Indigenous, aged 15 to 30, and many were last seen hitchhiking or near towns like Prince George or Smithers. The first documented case was Gloria Moody, a 26-year-old Indigenous woman who vanished in 1969 after a night out. Her body was found the next day, but no one was ever charged. The stories are heartbreaking. Take 16-year-old Ramona Wilson, who disappeared in 1994 while heading to a friend's house in Smithers. Her remains were found a year later, but her case remains unsolved. Or Lana Derrick, a 19-year-old forestry student, last seen in 1995 at a gas station. She was never found. These are just two of many names: Margot Pierre, Delphine Nichal, Cecilia Nichal, and more. The victims were often vulnerable, young women traveling alone in an area with few resources. Indigenous women make up a disproportionate number of cases, highlighting systemic issues like poverty, lack of infrastructure, and historical marginalization. Advocates argue these cases didn't get the attention they deserved early on, delaying critical investigations. In 2005, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police launched Project E-Pana, a task force to investigate 18 cases linked to the Highway of Tears. They focused on women who vanished or were unalived along Highway 16 and nearby routes. In 2012, they connected one case, 16-year-old Colleen McMillan's 1974 death, to Bobby Jack Fowler, a deceased American criminal. DNA evidence confirmed his involvement, but he died in prison in 2006, and no other cases were tied to him. Here's the tough part. Only one case has been solved. The rest? Open, cold, or stalled. Investigators have looked at serial offenders, truck drivers, and even local residents. Some believe multiple perpetrators are involved, given the decades-long timeline and vast area. Others point to a lack of evidence. Bodies were often found months later, if at all, in dense wilderness. Families and advocates have fought tirelessly for answers. The Highway of Tears Symposium in 2006, led by Indigenous leaders, issued 33 recommendations: better public transit, more police resources, and support for victims' families. Some changes, like billboards and safety programs, have been implemented, but many say it's not enough. The hashtag MMIWG, Missing and Murdered Indigenous Women and Girls, has amplified the call for justice. In recent years, advances in DNA and forensic technology have given hope. Genetic genealogy, used to solve cases like the Golden State Killer, could uncover new leads. But challenges remain. Evidence from older cases is often degraded or missing, and the remote terrain makes searches difficult. So, why does the Highway of Tears still haunt us? It's not just the lack of answers, it's the systemic gaps that let these tragedies continue. Indigenous communities have long called for better infrastructure, like reliable buses or emergency phones along the highway. And while Project E-Pana is still active, funding and resources are stretched thin. This case is about more than statistics. It's about Ramona, Lana, Gloria, and so many others who deserved better. Their families still hold vigils, still demand justice. The Highway of Tears reminds us that some wounds don't heal until the truth comes to light. What do you think? Will new technology finally solve these cases, or are we missing something bigger? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let us know what other true crime stories you want us to cover. If this video moved you, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more deep dives into cases that matter. Thanks for watching, and let's keep the conversation going. Stay curious, and we'll see you next time.